Hello everybody, this is FlowersByIrene. How's it going? Today we've got a little bit of a game on Zoo TDM, the new map pack, testing it out. Came out a couple of days ago, and this is it. I'd just like to talk to you today about the pricing of Call of Duty games and games in general really in Australia. I'm not sure exactly how it is in America, but the games in Australia are completely overpriced if you compare them to the American prices. For example, let's just start off real quick. The Australian dollar at the moment is $1.06 US. Okay, so it's above $1. It's very good for online shopping. You know, hit eBay hard. However, for some reason, in America, you buy Call of Duty for around $60. I believe I've heard $60 for a game of Call of Duty, whereas in Australia, we are forced to pay. Damn, that was a bad day. We are forced to pay $110 unless you get on special when it first comes out. That's almost twice as much for the exact same game, and in fact the game would probably be made in Asia here because it's closer to Australia, so it's probably cheaper to make than the American version, and somehow it is almost twice as expensive. Now that is just absolutely ridiculous. It's bad, it's just bad for consumers, it's bad for the company obviously, because if you were to think about it, I'm only going to buy a couple or 3 or 4 games a year. Alright, I'm going to buy, this year I bought Black Ops last year. Haven't bought any games this year except, I haven't bought any games this year yet. I'll probably buy Battlefield 3, it looks alright, and I'll definitely buy Modern Warfare 3 when that comes out. I'm only going to buy 3 games this year. However, if the games are $60, I'd buy a game like Homefront, maybe I would have bought Crysis 2, so that's not really my cup of tea. I definitely would have bought Homefront, however. And so it's bad for the companies, it's bad for consumers. I mean, $110 for a game is ridiculous when you compare it to America, where, you're paying $60, half its price. It's just, that's the cheapest thing ever. And really, the only thing I can see is that either Treyarch are making a ton of money from this, or the consumers, or the sellers in Australia are making a ton of money. Somewhere, someone is making far too much money than they should be, and it's ripping me off, and I'm really, really quite annoyed. And the map pack just came out. Now, the map pack also is pretty overpriced, I'm not going to lie. I had held off from buying the first map pack because, I don't know how much it is over here, but it's 1,200 Microsoft points or whatever, which means you have to buy 1,500 Microsoft points of Microsoft, obviously, because they don't have 100 or 200 point increments. So it means it cost about, I think it was $25 if you were to buy 1,500 map packs, something like that. And so I held off on the first one. I was like, I'm not paying $25 for 4 maps and zombies, which I don't really play. So I was like, yeah, alright, well, now that the second one's come out, my friend's like, this Call of the Dead Zombies map looks really good, and we want to do this. So I was like, yeah, alright, I'll commit, I'll buy both of them. And I'm going to say I enjoyed it. I'm happy that I bought both of them. It's very fun making the game a lot more. It's really livened the game up again for me. However, it did cost a ton of money. In the end, it cost me $42 for, 2,500 Microsoft points, which is what I needed for the 2 map packs. Man, Caesar, look at this stuff with this railing. It's so enticing to go out there, and you get kills like that, which is good, but you might get sniped the shit out of. Ooh, Blackbird. Here we go. Blackbird! Yeah, boys. I'm pretty sure you're going to fail me to get dogs again, as usual. Wouldn't be a FlowersByIrene clip if I fail to get my dogs. There we go. Get the kill. His Claymore. How did I set that Claymore off? Are you fucking serious? How did I set that Claymore off? I wasn't in the doorway. God damn these Claymores. I was outside the door. But anyway. I see. So I spent $42 on the 2 map packs. Is it really worth it? $42 for 8 maps and 2 zombies map, one of which Ascension I think is crap, but I really enjoy Call of Dead. I'm gonna say I've been playing it lately with my mates. It's really hard, so the games are pretty quick because we usually die pretty quickly. And I love how it's open. You don't get that same feeling of being enclosed, which makes it a little bit harder sometimes when you're running around, Kina to Toten or whatever, and you don't have a clue where you are. It's like dark rooms everywhere. I really love the feeling of being out in the air and all that stuff like that. But yeah, so here we go. Pulling my chopper gunner in now. I don't think I get a lot of kills. I'm pretty sure I can take him down in the chopper gunner. Damn Strellas and ghosts everywhere. See, there I am, locked on immediately. get it. Actually, no, I think I did get a couple of kills with this one. Oh, that's good. Well done. Congratulations, Connor. Hey? Hey? Well done, Flowers. Alright, so, yeah, so the map packs. Is it worth it? You know, in the end, it's up to everyone to decide. Obviously, you know, $42 is, in America, it will be 3/4 of the game for half the map packs. In Australia, it's about half the game for, like, 8 packs, you know, 8 maps. So, obviously, it's not really economically viable, that saying, you know, I mean, it can't cost $42 to make these maps, you know, they're just making a ton of money out of it. But we'll buy it, and I think we're going to buy it, so they're going to keep making it for this. But if they had a soul, you know, I say, you know, we have, there's, you know, 500,000 people playing this game, you know, and it's like, come on, just, you know, give us a little bit of a hand, right? You know, just don't be such a jackass. You know, do something for your fans, for your supporters, instead of just taking money out of them. Oh, come on, Connor. Come on, Flowers. Keep calling myself Connor. It's supposed to be anonymous. God damn it. Never mind. Come on, mate. That's just horrible. What are we doing here? This zoo, actually, we'll talk about zoo real quick in the last minute. So, zoo is a fun map. It's large, so I don't usually like large maps because they annoy me. It's very hard to find people, but zoo kind of makes up for it, I believe, because it's very, like, enclosed. Like, see, a lot of these areas are, like, cordoned off by buildings, so it makes the map feel smaller. And there we go, that's the end of the game, guys. This has been Flowers for the win. Talking about zoo, talking about the map pack. Should we buy it, should we not? I don't know, but yeah, that's 25 and 5 on zoo, and I'll see you next time.